Og í þessu var byrjað fyrir undur Múlaugða. Hvað segir þið? Raunverulega sent, nei, í þessum leik ættu þið að þið eigið þennan skriftarleik þið eigið að byrja þennan leik. Og færa yfir hana. Ég skal reyna. Þú var að þeir byrja. Þeir byrja. Þá er byrja bara. Af því að þeir eiga að skrifa hann og ég sé að skrifa. Bara þegar þeir eru tilbúinir þá bara... Þið kasta þess að? Er það ekki live sem það? Tökum við 3 ár. Það er svo að það hérna með því. Það heitir ekki númið. Kannski er það svona. Það gerir eitthvað, er ekki? 52.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome from Keflavik. Today we have something a little bit different on the books and on the card. Usually we see Premier League, Icelandic Premier League darts, or
26.
or our usual Wednesday night shenanigans, which involves
No score.
4 of the top Icelandic players battling it out for bragging rights. Well, today it's ever so slightly different. This is a team league night. So the gentleman you see throwing now is Matthias for U-18.
92.
We've got 12 games today. It's going to be quite interesting. 6 singles and 6 doubles. This is the first of one of the doubles matches. So it's a slightly different format. Of course, going for double in, which took U-18 a little while, but Matthias got off nicely with a nice 92. That's triple 20. And we will be seeing 301 and 501 throughout the day, doubles 301s. As Matty hits a nice 100 to put them in a decent position, U-18, to start things off. 123 really all to go, but it's not going to go with darts like that.
6.
So 84 options, treble 20 is the most obvious one. That's 83 now. Going for the treble 17 there. Would have left him with the double 16.
24.
So 117 then. Oh, he's got... Well, he was going 17 for tops there, and he hit the 3. He can't miss the big number. Cannot miss the big number. I'm not entirely sure what he's done there. He's missed another big number. And wow, Matty scored 60 points, which is exactly what he wanted, but not with one dart. So impressive stuff for the man in blue, but unfortunately not quite what he intended. 11 for double, 16 was the intention there. 25 scored, so 34 scored. So they make it difficult for themselves.
score.
And there we go. It's bust central. 9 wanted, so 1 for double 4 was the intention. Anyway, double top for Matty. He's hit this a million times in his career. That's 5, so 35 remaining. Should be 3. Well, it's close to the double, but double 16. You hit this to start.
24.
It's to finish. And I believe the two people, as we look for double 4.
1.
I do believe the two people for Hamrarnir are Iver and Steny. Throster, we know, believe, if it's the same Throster, we know him from the Premier League. Anywho. Alex Manny hitting a double 8, putting the first leg on the board. These first 2. Well, so 12 matches does seem a lot. First 2 makes it very doable there. Halfway there. Of the U-18, he started off again with 92. Nice consistency there. Just took a little while to get out of the starting blocks.
16. D4. 117.
117, lovely shot there. I mean, it doesn't leave him on a finish. 168 cannot be done in 3 doubles. And well, 185 remaining. Very, very doable for young Alex Manny.
66.
85 plays 102. Treble 15 for tops. Very talented kid, this guy. Young Alex, I believe that's 2. So 83. What is
31.
It wasn't a 2, it was actually in the 15. My eyesight's not quite what it used to be. 82, bullseye, treble 14. Well, it's got double 8. Double 18, so 82, and it's 36. I think that's 47.
65.
Anyway, 37 is now remaining, which won't be 21 dart. But can he hit tops to take game 1 for U-18?
14.
Can't. So have options here, 1 for double 18 or 5 for double 16. Is the conventional way. And it's just on the wire.
21.
That's not a million miles away either. And then, double top for Alex. Double 10 for Alex.
Game shot and a match.
And he hits
Alta.
second. U-18 Alta. Have first doubles on the scoreboard. I sent a schedule. I have, but the honest truth is, I'm very confused by it.
Hver byrjar? Erum við aftur? Sömu menn aftur. Við byrjum. Erum við live þá? Já, við erum bara live. Now we play 501 doubles, best of 3.
Well, looks set for a 501 singles match to follow.
Game on.
Right. 4.
45.
Opens off.
121.
Well, I think I told you it was a 501 single. Of course, that was a lie, and as Matthew Fredrickson has shrunk between visits and then regrown again. The 501 doubles. I believe everything is 23.
140.
How was in?
95. 45. 41. 60. 41. 38. 36. 66. 47. 38. 39. 38. 'King shot in the first leg to Hamrarnir. 100. 54. 76. 85.
Well, Hamrarnir taking the next. Sorry about the temporary outage.
100.
Slight internet issue, completely my end, but there we go. 30 scored. Remember, this is a 5:01 session, if you like.
57.
And this is game 2 of 12. All games going to be first to 2, best of 3. And the little man you see,
80.
Alex Manny Peterson.
70, sorry.
Son of Peter Goodmanson, who we will be seeing in a little while. There's some promising arrows.
100.
100 leaves 68. Treble 20, double 4 on their return. They will be hoping. And Matty was going for the treble 18s there.
52.
Instead scores 52, so still not on the checkout. So 6 darts at least. 67. Doable still.
24.
44, that won't be not too bad. Not too bad a leave with at least 6 darts remaining.
29.
That wasn't a very good visit, Alex. We've worked a little bit more. Put some pressure on. But nevertheless, double 8.
58.
The match start, remember. By match start, doing it for this individual game, not for the whole session, which U-18 lead 1, I think. Or Peter and the U-18s, I think. What they wanted to name it, which one of the guys sounds a little bit like a band name. I guess that'd be right. Double 8 to level things up at 1 apiece.
No score.
Well, 96. Now, this isn't impossible. From young Alex. Treble 20, first starts. 95, treble 19 for the double thereof. It's going to happen.
25.
So then, surely they can't miss 3 more clear darts at 8 or 16s. Double 4 now. I believe that's 9 darts they've missed, or maybe 8 because they're on 44. At the double in that area. So from nowhere, we should see a dart. What's that? 15 scored. Well,
51.
narrowly missed. Tops. Usually pretty decent at tops is Matty. So Madhouse. Double 1.
No score.
Well, that was probably the second best thing to happen, because once you leave yourself on double 1, once you leave yourself with 2 score, 2 remaining, it's difficult. It's a real tricky task, but nonetheless, U-18 have leveled things up. Shootout. You see these subscribers in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, 116. If you do wish to subscribe. There was a throw for the bullseye. It's not PDC rules, so whoever was nearest. Both sides. Hamrarnir.
Final leg.
So they're throwing. Final leg. Hamrarnir win this. Yeah, level at 1 apiece.
57.
So that looks a little bit like a Terry Jenkins, in my opinion. Likes to go downstairs for the 19s. Those two facts away. Not related. Jenkins, very good all over the board.
60.
No trouble scored in the first 2 visits for either, or first visit rather, for either team.
41.
He's reversed upstairs. And down with the last die. Only 24 scored. Important for Hamrarnir, this one. You don't want to let the opponent run away with it. 12 games will be played.
45.
So whoever gets 7 will be the full winner.
85.
Well, an unconventional way of scoring 60. Usually it's 3 at the 20s. 90. Double 19.
85.
Whole position Hamrarnir. We could really do with a couple of big trebles here. Could Matthew to put the pressure on. Remember, it was Hamrarnir that
45.
won at the bullseye. Through first to the decider. Need to be on a checkout after this, surely. And that's exactly what has happened. 124. It's doable. Alex would like to. Well, I would have said score 100. Won't be happening now.
40.
They do get the treble. They don't need to go 14s. Well, now academic won't be happening. We'll just score 104.
35.
I don't mind a treble 18 with the last one, 104. Leaves you around 50. And that's because my math isn't good. I see the 10 or 18. These guys are slightly better than me in the maths department, that's for sure.
60.
Treble 19 will be the first attempted arrow.
39.
Set that up.
49.
49, I believe. Yes, set that up for double top. 2 trebles there. That would have been one of the shots of Iceland in 2018. Double top there. You have on here. First. Get him on the boards. There we go. Double it is. Hammer on here. Win. 501 doubles. 218 once. Hammer on here.
Men du tolkar över 10. Du tolkar över 10 år. Ja, för du nyttjar din där rabatten. Ja, och sänkt det så. Måste det göra stolt. Ja, för man kan göra det som det ska vara. Men då får du ha det med det.
And your commentary will be resuming very, very short. Don't go anywhere.
Ställa. Du kallar. Ja, vi står den. Ja. Okay. 301, best of 3. Oh.
League night. Peter Goodmanson, the man in the blue, the white, and the red, with the left-handed throw. Bit of singles action for you now for our third game. As the U-18ers versus the Hamrarnirers. Cannot be decided after 301 doubles, 501 doubles. And Goodmanson pins double top to take the early lead. It's also the late lead as well, because, you know, it's short format. Peter Goodmanson is, of course, the father of Alex Peterson, who have been seen throwing pretty decent arrows. Alex is the man in blue, the young man in blue, who's not currently on screen. $100, 140 would have been lovely for Peter there, but 125 will be all right. Looks like he's going downstairs. 96. If it was Raymond van Barneveld playing, you'd assume it's a dead certainty. And he's got at least $6, possibly more. He'll only want to use 2. He's going to have to use all 3 now if he's going to get in, is it? That's 75 remaining. Yes, options. Treble 17 is usually a reliable visit for that one. He'll be back, 58. Well, from 166 to 142. Would like to do something a little bit better there. The man who Peterson is playing as he skies double top is Throster. That looks like it is 80 score, not far away. It's 80. It's 90. It's 52 for Throster. And double top in super quick time. U-18. So far, we've had 301 doubles. U-18. Hamrarnir won that one. And 301 singles. U-18 2-1 lead. 12 games, so whoever hits the magic number 7 will be victorious. Remember, this is league night, so All legs, all scores, all statistics registered. Got a bit of going your way. Doubles, double in. That's 301. Double in. Two of the big guns of Icelandic darts. Must be frequent Sven. Steini. Hamrarnir in match number 4. Matty and Peter, U-18. Just getting some practice starts underway. To loosen the arm ever so slightly. And then we get things going. Bit of practice on the doubles. It's nicely done. Double 3, double 19. And match 4 underway. As it's a double start. Which Peter cannot pin. A little red bit at the top. Handing the throw to Hamrarnir. He can't take advantage either. It's a good format double in because it means stealing the throw quite literally. It's very doable. It means the throw isn't as advantageous as straight in. Well, that was nowhere near, but that was beautiful. Get a screenshot of that. On the blue bit and in the green bit. And Hamrarnir are away. Peter finally hitting a lovely shot. Looked like the bed blocked from this angle. Obviously, 45 scored. players that haven't seen on our streams before, which is great for the profile of darts in Iceland. It means that there are lots of players who are getting attention. Thank you everyone who has joined us for a bit of entertainment on this Wednesday evening. Lots of different viewers from countries all over the world, so it may not be Wednesday evening where you are. But it's in Iceland, in Keflavik. Yeah. Well, 120. 120. We'll take that any day of the week. Thank you very much. Let's check out. Well, I always love double checkouts anyway. Somehow they're even sweeter when they're unintentional. Just like a double one is always sweet on double in, especially last night. Because it's such a low score, but it's at the same time it's a huge. Anyway, Hamrarnir off the mark, and Peter again double top. Second dart. Oh. And Matty, straight 60. We'll have run there now. Let's leave something. We'll be leaving something, surely, unless we get a horrible fallout. Another one isn't off the mark. Oh. Got 358. Team for tops when he returns. And only 60 for Peter. Does leave him on an outside chance, but I fancy this. Double top to stay in it. Overcompensated wayward first darts, resulting in 1-2-1. And if he gets a treble, which he will, it's got to be 11. No. I can assure you, of anything, but I imagine he was going for a big fat 11. He would have guaranteed himself a shot at football. Treble 12 with the last dart there. 96, 16. 112. 9. Not ideal. Double 10 is ideal, especially if he hits it. That is not the worst one I've ever seen. That's why one leg. Oh. 2-1 at the moment to U-18. And it's not a million miles the 25. If it's a little bit nearer or in the 25 or the bullseye. So first, well, I think Hamrarnir have marginally taken that one. They have, so it'll be Hamrarnir rather, in a 301 point shootout. Still double in, so throw first, he's pin a double with the 3 doubles. And he's hit double 7. What a double to hit, so he's off the mark. That's Peter, very, very good at hitting this double top with his second dart. One goes low, and one goes in. Oh, come on, Peter. Don't show me up like that. Don't score at a crucial time. Historic match. It turns out the thruster that saw. He's not throwing further at the moment as Matty hits a lovely double top. He's not the thruster from the Premier League. And he's in on the treble. Another one will be lovely. As long as you stay straight is all right. And there we go. He's hit the other one. So it's Hamrarnir in the driving seat for this game. Just need to get themselves to finishing territory, ideally checking out the 105 or leaving a nice handy double after the next visit. That's 35 scored. And he's hit the bullseye. Bit late now. Would have loved to hit that. 6. 68. Double 20. 63 remain. Well, Matty, this would be something rather special, juicy. Requires big treble to start, for sure. Preferably 2. Double 8. And 45. May not see back. 63 remain. I think that's in the treble. If that's in the treble, it's double 12. Looks like it is. So double 12. And it's not even. That's not even a marker. Nowhere near. So is that 91 then? I'd say bullseye. If they're feeling confident, you can go double 17. How you feeling, Peter? Got bullseye, surely. Bullseye. Yes, that's the one. So he should get himself a shot at the bull. 66. 50. Red Biddy's hit it once. And Main versus 24. He's got 3 darts. Tuck this one away. Important, there is pressure. Well, 5. No can do. 19 remain. So set it up with a single 3. That make that. Just hit the double 3 there. All sorts of mess. 25. How will Matty go? Is it 9 double 8, which is the conventional way? Well, 12 for 13 remain. They're both on 13 now. He's bust it. He's bust it. He's hit 12 and he's hit another 12. That's remarkable. Big number misses here in Keflavik. It's just narrowly hit the 5, so it's double 4.
Yes.
Here with that yes. How in the bottom of the beds. They bring the double 13. Level things up at 2 apiece. And it seems to be something emerge. Wait. Hamrarnir win. Your team win. Hamrarnir win. Means we may have somewhat of a close game. Had 3 of the 6 doubles. See. 3 doubles remain. 5 singles remain. Alex, son of Peter, who's just played. Alex, not a right, not a left hand. Those of you just tuned in on, well, we're on Facebook and we're on YouTube. A very warm welcome to you from Keflavik. You may recognise the place name Keflavik. It's where the airport is. They're not playing inside the airport, obviously. The Iceland's international terminal is in Keflavik. You can get a bus about 40 minutes to Reykjavik. I've done it a couple of times. Well, lovely country, lots to offer. And if you like darts, go and visit a couple of dart bars. There's one here in Keflavik. There's one in Reykjavik as well. If you want more details, drop a comment into the live stream on Facebook. I'm sure one of our lovely darts players, darts personnel, Iceland, we'll get back to you. Right, we are playing doubles. We are playing 301. And U-18 due to win this one if we're going to keep the pattern. You're a piece. No one can hit the opening double. And there we go. Peter does what Peter does best. Hitting the double top. So get things up and going. This is doubles match number 4. Doubles, single. Doubles. Probably going to be a singles match next.
85.
And Alex rescues. That's 25. The lovely treble. And is that in? I don't think that is. That looks just north. Now, well, should have been in. That first dart was a tricky marker because it was like a nice marker for the double one, but not a lot of space. There was a lot of space to the left of it, but not a lot to work with in regards to where the dart was sitting to bounce in. I'm not quite sure what I'm saying. I'm sure. 98 scored. Could we see our first whitewash of the day? If a double is not hit with these 3 darts, it's very much doable.
No score.
Well then, 78. Oops. Always good starting dart. Well, it's hit a treble 1, I think. So that would make it 75. So out of ball.
26.
Ooh, treble 17.
60. No score.
Well, I don't know if he thought that second dart was in. Because I thought that was 100 scored then. 52, 12 or 20. Doubles. Well, 20. Of course it was going to be 12.
42.
Peter has got at the tops. Right, I'm so sure one of these 3 darts is going to hit a double. And there we go. Fancy that. Have a look at that. They've aimed for 20s. They've aimed for 16s. Couldn't it think? One shot at the bullseye and it's gone straight in. Okay, we won't talk about the other dart. 1 and 1 and 1. So. That was my favourite opening double of the lot. It's the smallest target on the board. Curious game is darts.
60.
Well then, double 10, usually a left-hander's dream. Left-hander or Michael Smith.
First leg.
And there we go. Worked in on it. And after 27 darts, his 7th dart, should I say, Peter takes the lead. Peter and Son.
No score.
I think Hamrarnir need to just start shooting for the bullseye because it would. It's a 100% success rate at the moment. Well, I don't know how he's going to find it. He can see over to the right of that dart. It appear blocked, but you can see it. Then there we go. That's the treble double.
No score.
That wasn't too far off. The world team yet to find the opening double. Bit of double trouble here. Is that in? It may well be. It was, and a gorgeous second double. Way to go, Alex. And there we go. Middle of the shot. Top of the shot, top middle of the shot.
75.
Well, he sighed. He let out quite a deadly sigh. But that's for 75 as far as opening shots go. That's not bad. Talking of not bad. Five.
80.
5, 6.
Yeah, 140.
Fantastic shooting there. Gives them a nicer shot at an out than the 156. However, that's in the treble. That is just narrowly north. Wonderful effort there from Alex. But 86. They went treble 18. 4 double 6. Yes, that's 218. 36 scored. 50 remain. You know what that means.
58.
And two. 73 remaining shot. Peter waiting for something. Is it a scoreboard update? Or just clearing his thoughts, deciding which way to go? Treble 19 is first. Start, surely. Effort, anyway. 19 scored. 54. 40.
53.
Remember, that would have given him the game and the 3-1 lead overall. So this 48 is a probable 16 double 16. Well, 8 for tops is the route.
Shot in the second leg to
And 2 darts, 48. Smack bang wallop. That's how you take 48 out in 2 darts. So it will be Peter throwing first for the red bit.
25.
And that's nicely done. So when it hit 25, first time I've actually seen 25 scores. So it'll now be Hamrarnir to go. So if they hit the 25, the dart comes out, the bullseye. If they hit outside, it's whoever is.
25.
And another 25.
Two out, John. Full throw.
U-18.
For the deciding leg. Game on.
But if U-18 wants to maintain the integrity of their throw.
No score.
That last dart surprised me. I was going to say hitting the double with the first visit. It's key. That last dart surprised me. Peter's usually very good at following him.
75.
And it's Hamrarnir who take great advantage of it by hitting the double top with the first dart. Alex, it's got to go. Ideally with this dart here.
No score.
Just to clarify, that sounded like Alex has got to go. That's not what I said. And Alex, it's got to go, the double, and it didn't. So, real advantage for Hamrarnir. If they hit another treble 20 here, they are laughing. 100 will do. 126 is doable. With no score, all of a sudden, it's U-18.
26.
There we go. That's how you do. 126. Treble 1, treble 120. Perfect setup. Nines. Double. So, treble 20 or ball fault. Here we go. So, do we tops? I don't think so. Nice line. Nice length, sorry, not line. The line is well off. 32 score. 8. No need to go for the 18. It'll do. It will do. Hamrarnir, I mean U-18, sorry, long way back. I'm going to hit the double. There we go. He's going to hit 2 trebles here. Game is not over just yet. 20. Well, it's a nice way to open. It may be too little too late. Well, we thought that was in. All Alex can do is fire in a barrel. The treble's good. He has to stay straight.
81.
Stay straight. That he got not the 81 up, so 100 is not the end of the world, but staying straight is key to success. That's 18 scored. 6 remain, so it's double 3. And I think he's going to go for double 3. Not the worst marker. Beautiful. Beautifully placed. There's 18 double 3. The chain. It's 6. And singles 501. Thruster takes on. Peter. But they do look perfectly poised for a doubles match. I just see a little bit of paperwork, but the schedule may be amended. I do not read Icelandic. It does look like it's going to be a doubles match with the 2 big boys, Massi Fredriksson against Thruster and Co. In a 501. Remember the 501? in the 301 doubles, double in. Lovely 140 there from Throster. Backs up his throw with a decent score. Leaves them on a finish, something that U-18 will not be on. But this will be a rather special checkout. Won't be taken. Might be handy. 74 remain. Went treble 18 to leave 20. 56 will do. I had Matty commentating with me last week. If you were tuned in to the Premier League, that was on Thursday. I'm talking about the Icelandic Premier League. It's thrown. Anyway, enough of that. 8-8 tops. Their placing chart, it absolutely didn't matter. Roster in his tops. Halfway to 2. Well, could we see the first one of the evening? Not quite, but 2 big trebles he will be happy with. He won't be happy with the way the last dance goes. These things happen. Well, one to the right, one to the left, and one to the right again. That was a very timely 1-2-1 by Keith. Must win leg for U-18. They need to win this game. They need to, but I'd love to get another leg on the board to tie things up at 3 games each. Must say, I do like this short format. First to 2. Keeps things interesting. Means everything goes. Hamrarnir. They do get a treble here. Well, because squeeze one in there, that will leave them on a finish. Went downstairs, maybe couldn't see the 20s. So it is U-18. Well, surely. I'll check out first. 28 is that checkout, which means they only need one treble. Well, 30 scored. Does leave one on a checkout. Also a very good one. Well, Matty need a big 18 there. He's gone wide. He's gone very wide. But will possibly, probably, let's be honest, be back. And I mean, no disrespect to Hamrarnir, but haven't been consistently hitting the trebles, so that's where my judgment came from. He's got the Motown shot 4 for double top. And just like that, we have a last leg shootout. Hamrarnir throwing for the bullseye first. And that wasn't far from the actual bullseye. Peter needs to match or better that. And can't do it, so it's Hamrarnir. Throwing. The win. And some daylight would make it 4-2. That's a useful opening visit. A cheeky ton to kick things off. Don't know where Peter was going there. It was just a slip, 125. Beautiful recovery after the poor first start. After the conclusion of this match, we'll be halfway through. It's 12 games. And a clap of the hands from Matty as if to say, come on, man, you got this. An unfortunate bounce out. It's only 23 scored. U-18. In the driving seat, I would suggest, but do need to maintain their position by scoring well. $95. Well, either of these could be onto a checkout first. Hamrarnir would think one won't help, of course. Nor will that either. Scored after 2 darts. And there we go. 3 scored after 3 darts. Haven't seen that for a long time. He'll want to pick up, I'm sure. However, will we see the big? Well, it would leave double 15. So there we go. 170. That would have been beautiful for an outshot. Nonetheless, they opted for the bullseye because that left tops. Another one of the trebles would have been double 15. Thought that's preferable. So, Matty to win the last leg shootout against Throw has 6 starts. Hopefully, he'll use 1. He'll be hoping anyway. Back for double 10. That'd be a blessing in disguise. The left-hander going for double 10. treble. If he does return, that treble may prove useful, but 3 clear darts, double 10. Shortly. Just that, he only needs the 1. And 5th this game of the evening goes in favour of U-18. So there's one more doubles game to go. Unless, of course, they play the game. It's possible. You never know. But as far as I was aware, some more doubles action now as father and son participate for U-18. No double in. As we are level at 3 apiece. The overall scoring.
41.
Well, it's an interesting way to get 66, treble 19 and 3 and double 3. I guess it was better than scoring 3 single 20s. And why not? Mix things up a bit.
137.
Beautiful 137. Utilises for the treble 20 and the treble 19, leaves 94. It's very probable that they can go for the double for the treble 18 on their return if Peter doesn't score. So that leaves them a checkout. 2 and 3. Oh, there we go. That was a great last start. So they can go 18s if they want, or bullseye. 18s, I can understand why they do that. Double 80. I would have gone for the double 18 first. long as you hit them both. It's fine. 1, 4, 3 then. Will not be taken out.
59.
Double 9 or split. Your call. Double 9, I think, is eyeing up.
First leg.
There we go. That's why. Lovely shot there. Hole. And take the lead. Quality is certainly improving.
100.
The first game we saw bust galore. Now we've barely seen one since.
Oh, 81.
After 6 games. Cannot split these two teams. 3 apiece.
45.
And we may well see a 7-6 situation. Wouldn't that be exciting? It's very possible. This U-18, we have the leg in this, the darts in this leg. A nice treble with his last dart in hand.
Okay.
31. Forty-two. 57. 97. 7. 6. 20.
Force a deciding leg. You could see treble 20. You could see treble 16. What's the intention? Single 7 hit. That's another 7. Looks like 14 scored.
18.
18 scored, yes. So the he'll maybe want to forget. So it's probably 14 for tops.
36.
18 for double 4 is what he likes, but I don't. I'm 18 for double 18, not 18 for double 4. I do like 18 for double 18 to take up 54, but that first dart just cannot block the way. Anyway, double 9. What's the problem with double 18? bit of background noise. Maybe that'll put.
Game shot in the second leg to outside.
Oh, but there in the end.
Bullseye.
And bullseye. Do exactly that. If he is going to throw first in this last
25.
Can't do it. Hamrarnir
Game on.
throw. Plays 58. 100. Decent score. Obviously. But still no big treble. That was a bit of a messy visit. U-18 still ahead. Oh, this isn't the best of business. Treble there? Not quite. They are still ahead. I'd say they're still in pole position. Lovely last start there. But I believe it is U-18 that can do a bit of damage here. Especially with darts like that. Now, we'll be disappointed if we can't follow it up.
85.
Good efforts. 85, the outcome. .49 means Alex can set something up. Something useful. Another treble, 95.
47.
Well, not quite. It was a treble, but it wasn't the treble that was intended. So this is still very much anyone's game. And the last few games have been 2-1, if I remember correctly. Haven't seen breaks for a while. Well, Peter needs a treble here.
45.
He doesn't get that, so it is Hamrarnir who now can get down to a double first. I think that's in the 7. That's it. That's 21 scored.
40.
Yeah, 40, so not the best of visits. It means it's now U-18 who will surely be down to something first. He needs to stay straight. That's 16 scored, so 180.
21.
Well, 175. Stayed straight, it would have left the big fish.
Shit. 11.
Well, apologies for the expletive there. Or what appeared to be an expletive. 11 scored. At least it means they're on a finish after 21 darts. U-18 not on a finish after 18. But there we go. Will be following this visit. That's a 57. 118. 64. I think that's 64 left. So trouble 64 late.
127.
4802.
15.
Well, only 15. That odds probably stacked in the favour of U18, even with that poor attempt at double. Could be one for tops. I was going to go on the 12 way instead. Now this would be remarkable. 20 treble 19, double 19. And it's not going to be done now. So, Peter will be back at double 12. I believe Knight's double 12. It will be for a break. It would be for the match. It would be for the 4-3 lead on tonight's league night.
Game shot and the match.
And first start in hand. He does just that. And the sixth doubles game, which, according to my calculations, mean there should be 5 back-to-back singles games, gives U18 4-3 lead after 7. Closer back couldn't be any.
Er þetta 500 og 300?
Þetta er 300, 301. Það er alls konar stein. Þið spilir bara á hann hættar en ekki. Eða ekki? Já, þeir hvort þið komist það einu? Já. Það er þetta bara eftir? Já, það er bara fínt að byrja.
Hver byrjar hjá okkur?
Sko báðuleikin að byrja við. Þannig að þú byrjar hjá okkur og svo byrjar Alex manni hann að þú maður taka það. Það er já. Alex money.
301. Coming right up. As Batty takes on Iver. Iver, the man blue with the buttons. Matty, the man throwing now in the blue Icelandic national football shirt. Best of 3. It's double in. 301. And it's live.
40.
Now we get into the territory where if one team slips up, the other could run away with it. U18 only 3 games away.
No score.
From victory tonight. Hamrarnir 4 games away, but remember if U18 do win this one,
85.
they need to win 2. Next 4.
No score.
Ivar cannot find a double use.
26.
Did you see a whitewash? Very much on. Oh, well. Nice dot. Very easy to give up if the other opponent is on a check. Double. So he's going to avoid the whitewash. Haven't seen one tonight. And ball for top was the target, which is a pretty sensible route.
34.
65. If he hits the outer bull, which means you could go 15 bull, but not necessarily. So we'll set this up. 16 for double top. I assume he will visit. He will attempt. Back for double 10. All Ivar can do here. Pile the pressure on with a triple 20. He's done that to an extent.
98.
Yeah, could have been worse. Could have been worse. 98 scored. Anyway, double 10. 5. Horrible switch this.
12.
That's why he, I think he heard me. That's why he went 2 for double 4. He doesn't like the switch. Don't blame him. Also, I don't think he thinks that Ivar can take this out. Well, he can, you know. I think that's in the treble.
90.
That would have been checkout of the evening.
Game shot in the first leg.
Allowing Matti the double 4 to take the first leg. Just double in. That was quite remarkable, really, because how far away was Ivar? Start of this game. Well, double 7.
74.
4. Right.
No score.
Now it's Matti's turn to miss the trebles. He's on 159 after 6. We'd rather be on 160 after 6. Give him the chance at genuine 9 data. By genuine, I mean a 3019. 5-9 cannot be taken out. It can be set up. On 1-9, he may go downstairs here.
97.
And he's done that perfectly. Well, near enough, really, considering the first 2 darts. 62. He's usually treble 10, double 16.
16.
And just as I was about to say, we could see a whitewash. Matthew pins in a double 8 to avoid that possibility. Well, that's 6 scored. 56 remaining. 16. Treble, double top.
Game shot in the second leg. 200. Full. 25. 25.
Both score 25, so throw again, please.
U-18 will start. Deciding leg.
Go.
Get one.
U-18, for those of you who are asking, isn't the players that are up to the age of 18, because they're certainly not. Lovely mark at it for Matty. Used it perfectly.
45.
Right off. Not the best opening score, but he's off. That's the important thing. Avar needs this. He needs it now.
No score.
Well, it's going to go in. Very important leg for Hamrarnir. Reach the latter stages of tonight's league night. And after 6, Matty is on a finish. It'll be typical Fridriksson if he hit this one. Well, that's in the double 16. So he's not out of it just yet. He'll want to hit a treble. And he'll want to go just north of that one.
116.
And that's exactly what he does.
112, sorry.
220s here would make things very interesting indeed. Not going to happen.
45. $85.
Both on finishes. I'd rather be on 104. So that's just me. 6. 86.
43.
That for 68. This would be rather spectacular. $86 remain. He wanted to stay there. Would have left him on that trusty double 16.
47.
104 is a good checkout. Gives you 2 opportunities to hit the double 18. Anyway, the treble 18, sorry. Matty, 68. 16 or 8. And the double. Usually a top man. I think maybe he wanted that 16 to be a little bit nearer the double to guide him. Closer. So out of what seemed to be nowhere. Double top. Ivar.
Yes. James shot in the
He's
match.
got it. First start in hand. That was a big win. That was a very big win. It means it's up to 4 apiece. 4 games remain. All singles. Couldn't be any closer here in Keflavik. Stay tuned for the conclusion of this one.
Þröstur hérna og já, það svo Ævars. Það var enginn hér sko. Það er að geima bara. Það er að taka þjóta í 5 minútur. Vil Ævar skrifa hann hérna? Já, við viljum á kallir. Við erum ekki tilbúin að spila þetta nefnum.
I call it Iceland. Það er bara hérna sem hvað hérna.
Slæð bara inn töluna, þú veist, 100 og enter. Ef þú gerir 102 eitthvað villust, þá getur þú strókað át hérna.
Já.
Og ef þú ert búinn að slá inn, ít og enter, og það er villust, þá getur þú bara þennan taka. Þá spólar hún einn tilbaka.
Ok.
Og síðan þegar það er útskot, þá spyrir hún 1, 2, 3, 4. Þannig að þá gerir kannski 40, enter, og síðan bara 1.
Já, eða það sem við á.
Discussions ahead of the next game.
Er ég nokkuð í sjónvarpi hér sitt hér?
Nei, það er flott.
Já, maður getur að sé þetta hérna.
Ég bóði skjöra að byrja.
En hérna... Pétur, hvað á að byrja hérna megin?
For anyone who may have just joined us, hello and a very warm welcome. Coming to you live from Keflavik in Iceland, bringing you a league night of darts for your entertainment. Two teams, both have 3 players in. Little Alex, Peter, who's Alex's father, and Matty are playing Prostar, who's the gentleman thrown now. Ivar, who we've just seen wearing the shirt, and Steini, who has the grey shirts. Another singles match. Ivar managed to beat
60.
Matty from a position that seemed rather difficult. Matty seemed to be in prime position for the majority of the deciding leg. But it's the winning double. It's when you hit the doubles that counts. Mixture of 301 and 501. Just played 301. It's now playing in a 501 singles. 4 games apiece. Whoever passes the 7 mark will be victorious. If it gets to 1 game all, they'll book through for bullseye. Whoever's closer will be thrown first for the leg. You could say it's easier because they don't have to. They'll be guaranteed to throw first basically because they don't have to throw first at double when you're playing 501. However, 501 is a longer format than 301, which is why they do the doubles on 301.
48. 66.
Neither of these on a finish, but Thruster in a better position than Matty.
100.
We may see use of the bullseye somewhere. May see it here, in fact.
95.
Try to knock the 5 on. Try to go with the treble 15. It would have left him tops.
100.
It might have been a better option. Left him instead of 1, but anyway, it is going to be 1.
Game shot.
And 1 is all he needs. That's why he checked out 70. Great work there. Thruster. Egg.
100. 60. 60.
couple plus scores in this leg. 3, if I am not mistaken. Which
45.
Advantage on his throw. Players here very, very good at his legs. Point won by Akbar.
41.
It's rather quite spectacular because he was in, as I said earlier, in a position which didn't look too promising. And he desperately needed a point. Otherwise, U-18 could well have run away with it.
51.
Well, I'd love to see a 100 here in an attempt at 132 on 2 bullseyes. It's possible now if he stays straight.
100.
There we go. He may come back with 2 darts and a bullseye. If Matty can't hit treble 10, or the treble 18 route is the route he wanted to go.
54.
Cannot pin double 8. So, I've got my wish. There's the outside of the bull. 25, sorry, not 25. Treble 19 would have left.
48.
Double 8 then.
16. Game shot.
Going for the bullseye. Outside, Duff. Well, I think Matty, by the looks of things there, I mean, it's hard to tell. But it did appear that Matty was closer. We'll soon find out. Yes, it was. So, 1 leg of 501. Just to talk you through the order of games 1 tonight. Game 1, U-18. Game 2, Hamrarnir. U-18, Hamrarnir. Hamrarnir, U-18. U-18, Hamrarnir. Nothing could separate them. When Hamrarnir won 2 on the bounce, U-18 came back with 2 on the bounce. It's a case of anything you can do, I can do too. That was 11. Is not a score you want to be getting in your last legged cider.
26.
Then again, 26 is either. It's still Matty and the U-18s.
43.
Here's something right now, scoring 180.
60. 45.
We'll be on a finish within 6 darts. And after his next visit, he should be. As he stays straight.
45.
As long as he stays straight.
43.
Just about.
60.
Get a bunch of darts, that's it. That being said, he's got it twice. If you're a regular follower of Live Darts Iceland, he's hit 167 twice on the stream before, possibly, or twice on a commentated stream, certainly, within about 2 or 3 weeks of each other. Both times, it was just Christopher doing the commentary. I make the live stream. And I was seething, because I've seen him, just about miss a bullseye for a 170 finish. And It would seem that I am cursed and the large bullseye finishes don't happen. Anyway, talking of bullseye, there's one of them. It's double 16.
66.
Right. But he'll be back. Let's see what sort of pressure Foster can put on.
76.
Enough. 16 plays, 116.
16 game shot.
And what he needs. And that leaves U18 just 2 points away. Three games remain. Hamrarnir need all three.
Og Alex Máni Ævar. 500. 501. Við skrifa hann, það er
Not lose. U18 1.
Það skiptir ekki máli, þú skrifa
And they're going to draw Hamrarnir. U18 game. I think the draw will be a very fair one. Very, very entertaining, that's certainty. Will be pretty fair. And if form is anything to go by, odds is anything to go by. It is Hamrarnir. Hamrarnir. I believe Alex has left. Looks like he has anyway. Hasn't played for a while. Only a young lad, 14 years of age.
22.
Quite possibly. Superstar one day.
24.
And just as I say that, look who's here. It's Alex. Hasn't left. He just had a bit of a hiatus for the last couple of games. That's all. Still going strong. I said I believe. Hey, this is my thoughts. No one told me this. And as per, I'm wrong. Anyway, young Alex can guarantee U18 tying things up if he wins it.
59. 44. 26. 79. 60. 34.
Someone 501 singles match at the moment. So the second 501 singles match of the evening, which was just won by Matty of the U18s. In 301 singles, it's one apiece.
83.
In the 301 doubles, it's 2 to Hamrarnir and 1 to U18. And in 501 doubles, it's the other way around. 2 to U18, 1 to Hamrarnir. So, nothing in it.
34. 44.
This is singles game number 4. We've had 6 doubles games.
41.
Well, it is Alex who's down to a finish first against throw, and he's got 6 darts at it.
89.
And that was okay. He's knocked a chunk off that 155. He'll get a dart at something here. And it should be a nice double. While he doesn't miss any big numbers. Thinks that's what he needs to focus on.
95.
Going for the treble 10 is always a nice option here because it's central-ish. So if you hit the single, that's okay. Well, he's gone the 8 instead.
No score.
I don't quite know what he was doing there. Yeah, I don't know. Not entirely sure. I would have gone the treble 10 route, but whatever he fancies. 30 leaves 40.
Or 50.
And I very nearly pickpocketed on his own throw. So that's 55 scored. I mean, 55 remain, sorry. 52 remain. No big numbers being missed by young Alex.
No score.
And once again, he has bust his score. What's going on, man? Double 10. Surely no dramas here. I would personally bust here, and he's done that, and I think that's the best decision. 20. I mean 66. 58 remain. 38 remain. Double 19. Well, he's going all over the place. He's left himself with double 19. As long as he hits it. That's double 10. Is Ivar. Fives. Better to miss up than down the second dart.
10.
Yeah, double 19. Something go for it. He left it. Far over his last couple of minutes. He hasn't far over here.
19.
Second and third are both a little bit distant, especially the third.
Game shot. First leg to
Well,
Hamrarnir.
39 darts. Ivar hits double 5 to take the first leg. 39 darts. Nice. I wish I was counting the amount of missed doubles there. Quite a few. But we do let them off. You're allowed to have a bit of a poor visit every now and again. But it's really, Alex must hold here. Maintain our last.
85.
Very, very short. I do. I think it'd be brilliant to see something like this on the professional circuit. A bit like the snooker shootout. And I'm not saying this needs to take over. No, no, no. The long format is where it's at. But little exhibition-y style tournament where it's very, very short. I think first to one leg. But if the opponent playing the person who's won the leg scores in the same amount of darts, they throw again until one has thrown less darts than the other. It makes sense to me. I'm probably not putting it into very good words. Not exactly that I need to put things into words as a commentator. Hamrarnir being represented by Avar here in the blue, the taller gentleman of the two.
100.
In the driving seat for this one. It's only the second 501 singles. The first one has just been won by Matty of U-18. 6 darts at 176 to level things up. When it becomes 5-all, things get very, very exciting. 140 here would be, as Jimbo, the late Jimbo, would have said, Super Smash. It's okay. 100 is fine. Plenty of darts at it. Double top was the intended target. He's gone low.
81.
Double 10 then. For 5 apiece.
No score.
No score, but he's still on track to have a lot of a better leg than his last one, 39 darts.
100. And the match to Hamrarnir.
Game shot in the match, Hamrarnir. 5 games all. Game. People hold their nerves. Someone is going to win the next game. That team cannot lose. Yeah, you work that one out. 10 games played, 5 games each. 12 games will be played. And that's a certainty. 12 games will certainly be played, especially now. Probably would have been played anyway, league nights. We talked about adding up legs.
Steinar á Facebook, Jón Ingi á Facebook, áður að halda þeim inn á svo síðu hérna.
Tonight's winner, U-18. They won it 7-5. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Ignore my 5-all nonsense because it was 7-5. We did have a